Is China safe, especially for foreigners? Is a question on everyone's mind, one that sparks curiosity, concern, and a sense of mystery. There is no straightforward answer. It's a question as vast and complex as China itself. But by the end of this video, you will have a first-hand look at an unforgettable adventure that might just help you decide. As a foreigner who lived in China 3 years ago, I thought I had experienced it all, until this happened. And let me tell you, this wasn't just another casual trip. This was an adventure where the stakes felt real. The events in this video happened in November 2024, just last month. This isn't a movie or a scripted drama, this is real life. There are two routes to reach the peak. We took the more comfortable one, commonly used by tourists for their return. But instead of retracing our steps, decided to explore a different way down. Let me warn you now, if you ever visit Wei area, do not take this path after sunset. Alright, I can't hold back any longer. Let me take you Wei Scenic Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you have been following my channel, you have seen my 2 previous videos on this incredible location. As we began the descent, exhaustion set in. Imagine this, a long day starting with a 3.5-hour high-speed train ride, followed by 2 hours of intense peak hiking. My knees were shaking, not just from the physical strain, but from the growing unease of the journey.
But it's very far from here.
Yes, and tomorrow about 5 o'clock, and you can see the
sunrise.
Yeah, sunrise.
Is there any bus, public bus or train from here?
No.
Nature, you're full of surprises, aren't you? 1 minute, we are enjoying a stunning sunset at the peak of Wei, marveling at the fiery skies, and the next, boom, it's pitch black. The winds are howling through the towering peaks, and all we can hear is this bone-chilly sound of icy water rushing below. It was completely dark. This was the only spot we could find to sit and rest. We had no idea where we were because the night had wrapped everything in complete darkness. It wasn't until the next day, while we were bamboo rafting, that we realized how risky it had been. Since it was pitch dark at the time, we had no idea how dangerous the area was. Let me compare where we ended up with the views we saw during the day. The temperature dropped instantly, and I couldn't tell what was making me shake more, fear or the freezing cold. The wind, it was so fierce and airy that I almost felt like passing out. This was no ordinary night. And guess what? The batteries were running out fast. I mean, imagine no lights, no calls, no clue how to get out. It was a race against time. We couldn't see a thing except for the faint glow of our phone flashlights.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Is there anyone?
By the way, did you know there are 848 steps here? We thought we were so close to the gate, but then we realized we were lost. The exit wasn't where we expected it to be, and suddenly we had no idea which way to go.
What is this?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
frog.
癞蛤蟆。
Frog. Yeah.
So which spot we need to go this?
Thankfully, our luck changed when a super friendly Chinese guy stepped in to help. Do you remember the guy I introduced to you all in part 2? Yes, he's one of the Chinese tourists we met and became friends with during our hike. He immediately called the emergency hotline. They talked through the possible paths with our friend, cross-checking maps and landmarks.
Maybe this way. Xiangyu Pond.
I can't even tell you how much we depended on him at that moment. Calm but determined, he explained where we were, described the steep terrain, and gave all of the details of the area.
你好，你好，我们现在还在那个尾山上的在那个退游峰上，然后我想问个路啊，就是因为我是从那个南门上来的，从南门那条路上来的，然后从那个山的另一头下来。Too dangerous. Yeah.
We thought we had found the correct exit, but it turned out to be a cave filled with water.
所以其实应该白天来，这个现在拍不到了，这是挺好看的。哇，哇 ，this view message。嗯？不太对，不太对。No, wrong way, wrong way. Don't worry, don't worry. 大不了我们回去。
Surprisingly, even there are CCTV cameras were everywhere.
No, it's frog.
Our friend, he even reassured us, saying no wild animals here, don't worry. But then he added, still, no one can survive the night here without proper protection. The wind alone will be too much, yet not exactly comforting. We spotted a building with lights, and for a moment we thought it was the exit. But as we got closer, we realized it was just a toilet and completely empty. Huh?
对了，我要打。前面有个塌方路段，前面有个什么塌方路段，小心慢行是吗？
During that time, our friend kept calling back, pushing for more help, staying calm and giving us updates. The hotline operator was incredibly helpful. Finally, after what felt like ages, we spotted the right exit.
Exits, yeah.
这是这边，是对，
这个
yes。
小心哦。
OK。我们是从后山上来的，我们的方向错了，其实。如果到时候你回去，对，我只能回去了，没办法。那我在给你睡觉。是扣的。 真的吗？晚上光，晚上看到的对，最后 ，Yeah, it's mountain. This is exit film. Yes. Oh, thanks. That was really fun.
A mix of relief and disbelief hit us. But the tree wasn't making it easy for us. It felt like a maze. After walking for a few minutes, I started to recognize some of the places we passed earlier. Looking back, I have to say I truly admire China's security system. The scenic spot hotline that was ready to assist even outside working hours, and the calm and steady approach of our Chinese friend. Still, one question lingers in my mind. What would have happened if our Chinese friend wasn't there with us? Or if it had just been foreigners stuck on that mountain? Now there is a story I would be curious to explore. And let me tell you, we were stuck in that spot for what felt like forever.
主要是我们也得带上我们帐篷。We explore, right? 是这边的吧？
It is wild to think that the place we were stuck in wasn't even that big, but in total darkness, it was like being lost in another dimension. 30 minutes of sheer panic. So what's the lesson here? Always be prepared and follow the time. Friends, nature is breathtaking, but it's also unpredictable. That was one adventure I will never forget.
Yeah.
Like you see?
Because you know, the story from the mountain here, yeah, and the destiny people and some people in the land,
Our Chinese friend even recited an ancient poem about the mountain's nature for us while we stood on the bridge. It was a beautiful moment.
来一万成里的山水，你会感觉到跟他们在对话。
But there was one problem. There were no taxi available to take us back to the town. That is when we spotted an old local man on an e-bike, waiting to help tourists struggling to find a ride. It was so funny, we all ended up squeezing 4 people onto one bike. After about 10 minutes, we finally started to see the lively nightlife of the town below, blissfully unaware of the challenges we faced on the mountain. In the end, we made it back safely. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe for more real adventures like this one.